Hello there everybody, it's me, T3chn0, and I'm back with another Forever Stranded Lost Souls here on the TehVoxelSquad StickyPiston server. We're doing more exciting stuff with compact machines. Let's quickly nip back into this one that we have the garden stuff in. This is the one with the garden stuff. It is the one with the garden stuff. And, right, everything's now pretty much set up for all the plants that we need for making that ultimate stew. So we've got these ones all set out, we've got all the mechanical users harvesting them, and it's been going quite well for quite a while. Not completely full up here on all these things, but we have more than enough to be going on with. But there were two plants that I'd kind of missed out on. Can't remember if I did the stuff with the mushrooms, but I've actually got these turned off because they were using a huge amount of water. But we've got loads and loads of mushrooms. We've got plenty of mushrooms of both kinds there, and we've got our Valus melon seeds, which are harvested by this. Now, there was another kind of primal core plant that I needed to sort out, which was this mern root. And I haven't found a way of automating this. But we've got a decent amount of it set up here. And the reason I haven't automated it is because we need to be able to harvest the top bit to get this. And the reason is we need the Daucus or Daucius mern fronds, and then you need to use a work blade to get the mern seeds back. And then you can plant the thing again. And then if you right click the bottom, you get the actual mern root that we need. But if you just harvest the bottom, well, oh no, we do get the mern fronds. Aha, that might not be the worst thing in the world then. Okay, I can automate that. But I need to put some slabs or something on top of that. Let's put this here so we don't... Ow! Yeah, these plants actually hurt you when you touch them as well. Probably because they're growing on lava-infused blocks. Right, that should stop things from burning up. Ow, ow, ow. So if I go along here... Yeah, we're going to get... Ah, right, okay. This isn't nearly as bad as I had thought then. I can actually automate this. Cool. Because the problem being that we don't get... I thought that we didn't get this stuff back, but we do. And it looks like I actually got some from simply harvesting this stuff. So we are getting a net gain in return as well. So we can go along and plant that. I'm not sure how I'm going to plant them. I might have to come up with something. In fact, if I just get rid of that. If I click this from the bottom, it does not. I need to click it on the top. So I would need to have maybe the harvesting done on one side and the planting done on the other with another mechanical user. That could work. That could work. The other thing, let's see, what have we got down here? Yes, I have got stuff. So, the other thing was sunflowers. Sunflowers I did not have done, and I can automate them relatively simply just by bone mealing them. I don't think I really need to automate this because it's really, really quick to come over here with a stack of bone meal and just do this like that, and then they'll all go flinging up here and we can get them. I would imagine that they're all coming out here. Yes, they've come out. They're probably just taking their sweet time about coming over here because yeah, there we go. That's them starting to come through. But if I go and grab a stack of them, the way we get the sunflower seeds is by doing two lots of sunflowers together like that. And we get two lots. So there we go. We've already got a stack of sunflower seeds. So that's easy enough done. So I need to do something with the mern root, but we've got 11 so far, and if we... I think that's everything we need for that ultimate stew. The ultimate stew is... We've got all of those things. We've got the sunflower seeds now, we've got the Valus melon now, we've got the mern root, which is somewhere. I can't remember where the mern root is. It's on here somewhere, it doesn't really matter where. But I'm determined to find it anyway. Nope, can't see it. There it is. There it is. Cool. So it accepts the cooked or the raw one. And our tiny piles of neutrons. So coming out of here, and if we go upstairs here, we've got a slightly new area here, expanded out, and we've got an area for our Neutron Collectors. And I have expanded this a little bit. We've now got 6 of them. So 6 of them have been running for a little while now, and we've now got 16 Neutronium ingots, which is very nice. That's nearly 2 blocks of that stuff. But part of the problem that I'm going to run into is the Neutronium Collector is not the issue, it's Neutronium Compressor. That's what I was looking for. So the Neutronium Compressor is what we're going to need to be able to make the singularities out of all the metals. Well, not all the metals, but most of the metals. And as you can see, it needs a block and a bunch of neutronium ingots. It needs just shy of 30 neutronium ingots to be able to make 1 neutronium compressor. And my plan had been to have 1 neutronium compressor for each of the different types of the singularities that we need. We go to the creative stuff that we're trying to make, creative vending upgrade. So we're going to need neutronium blocks for that as well. But each of these ones, I was going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, that was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 compressors, 1 for each of the singularities. So that would be 15 times 30, and my maths has gone completely out the window, but a staggeringly large amount. So I don't think that's viable. So I might have to do 1 compressor and then just save up the ingots and then feed them into it. Or the blocks, and feed them into it once I have enough for each singularity. But I am going to have to expand this out as I can afford to do so, which I think I can do now, because the main thing that's stopping me from making these is, if we have a look at the Neutronium Collector, crystal matrix ingots are a bit of a bottleneck. Now, diamonds we've got a fair amount of, but it was nether stars. But I have a solution for nether stars in the... Why is my frame rate suddenly gone so low? Wow. Can I reload on all chunks? That's a... Wow. Thank you. Yes, so we've got this now. Let's go in and take a look. So as you can see, I'm using the largest compact machine, and that's simply to get me the height in this thing. So what we've got is we've got a witherproof tower made largely of these witherproof blocks from Mystical Agriculture. We've got some glass ones as well so we can see in. There's some wither dust up there, but don't worry about that. That's just because it was cheap and easy at the time. So we've got little debris here on the wall, which allows us to connect to the outside world, and that one's connected to the upside. As you can see, it says the fast hopper is connected, and that is bringing in soul sand and skulls and putting them into this wither builder, which, as you can see, is already set up with some soul sand, and it'll build the wither on top of it here. There's a fan here as well, which, when the wither is fully formed, will blow it off the edge, and it will fall down here because he's not conscious or whatever, I don't know. But he'll fall down here, and as soon as he's formed, he's killed by our mob crusher, mob crusher out there. So, yeah. As soon as that happens, the items come out here and go over to this chest, and the fluid comes out and goes into our reinforced large drum, and it's been working quite happily for a little while, but we'll go over it. And that was just testing stuff. I do have an absorption hopper here that puts any extra XP over into this trash can, because if this gets over full, then it stops collecting the essence, and the orbs sit in here, and we don't want any lag stuff. And any items that it can't pick up are just picked up by the absorption hopper as well, but they come through here and also go out to this chest. The reason I've got a buffer chest here is because all the things like the nether stars and the mystical agriculture essence, wither ribs and stuff like that, we want to go out into the drawers, but we don't want things like iron hose and stuff like that. So I have a filtered hopper here. In fact, oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Right, anyway, now that we're out here, yes, we've got the filtered trash can there, and that's all I've got in it at the moment. As and when I get stuff in that in that chest, we will add stuff to it. So if I go, and we'll get 8 lots of wither skeleton skulls here, or 8 lots of wither skeleton essence, and we'll put them like so. Get that, and we can show this in action. So I'll get myself another thing, a couple of things of soul sand. I'm not going to put it in here yet. We'll go back over and put that filter in, because if I don't put that filter in, we're going to have problems. Right, so we'll go back over, put this stuff into the hopper. Here we go. So we've already got a bunch of soul sand in there. We'll just put those skulls in, and as you can see, some of them are already going through, and it'll take a bunch of soul sand. So if we hop back over to the machine, it's already made 3 withers, and you can see they're just immediately getting killed as soon as they form. And if we can make it over there, we'll be able to see, yeah, it's draining the essence out, so completely filling it up as well, and it's handling that fine. Stuff's going in here, getting pulled out. All of these things are set up for going either into the trash can. Oh, that's something we're going to have to add into the trash can. That's good. And we'll slowly but surely add things to that filter. Should be a couple more. Oh, and there's some more things. Excellent. So once this is finished blowing up all these things. Good. One more. There we go. Cool. Right. Excellent. Thank you. Turn that off so we don't have anything going through into the bin as it is. We will take the filter out, and we're going to go that, and that are not in our filter. We will go that into our filter and put it back into the trash can. And now when we turn this back on, everything will disappear from here and go either into our drawers or go into our trash can. Cool beans. And as you can see, we've been busy. We've got over 2 stacks of nether stars now. We've got over 4 stacks of supremium essence, which is pretty good. And we've got these withering souls, which we can make more wither skulls out of. Oh, we've got a bunch of skulls in there for some reason. So I'm just going to put them in there with a bunch more stuff, and we'll just get a load more. Excellent. Now this thing has been sitting in the background, and you've probably been going, what on earth is this? It's a very temporary thing that I set up so I could get Prosperity Shards. So our hammer that we made a little while back has got the Prosperous on it, as does our Techno pick. But the hammer has got 9 times the chance of getting a Prosperity Shard, because it does 9 blocks at a time. So this thing is set up so it will use the upper left slot only, generic left click, and it does it relatively fast. And we've got 9 placers that are set up with a stack of cobblestone in each, and it's set to fill up from a couple of absorption hoppers. We've got one at the top and we've got one at the bottom there that are picking up all of the cobblestone as it gets mined up. And because this has got the silk touch on it as well, it is the cobblestone that is being put back through the system. So anything that's not cobblestone is going to get picked up here. So the Prosperity Shards will eventually get done. This has got the side effect, because it's also got a copper binding on it as well. It produces XP, so it produces a relatively decent amount of XP, so it's a kind of a little XP farm. It does, however, destroy your frame rate, but eventually this will produce more Prosperity Shards. So I was AFKing here the other day because I wanted to make a bunch of Prosperity Shard stuff so we could make more plants. So which plants did I do? I think I had stuff over. No, not in there. Definitely not in there. Base crafting seeds? No, I must have them over in the other machine. I'm going to turn this off because it is... Oh, there we go. It's already got another Prosperity Shard. So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to get rid of this because, like I say, frame rate is pretty horrible. I might put it into another compact machine and just have it running. But I don't really need that at the moment. But over here is where I have been getting set up for our singularities. This is probably kind of bunged up at the moment. No, it's not. It's going nicely. So, cloches. We have got garden cloches for most of the things now. We've got our iron one. I just took the one from the main base and put it over here because there was little point. Same with the lapis and the redstone. So that's been happily going just now. Frame rate in here is very jittery. I'm not quite sure why. But we've now got gold. We've got nether quartz. We've got diamond, emerald, we've now got copper through here, we've got tin, we've got silver, we've got nickel, and here we've got lead as well. So all of these are set up. Same sort of idea as what we did before. So we've got our, I've made this ender chest that we've got the bone essence or skeleton essence from the plants in the main base is being auto-crafted now into bone meal and constantly filling up this ender chest, so it's available over in this dimension as well. We could have done something with feeding it in with pipes and stuff, but then it'd have to trail over from our other cloche into this and stuff, and you know, no real need to. An ender chest is a nice cross-dimensional solution. So we've got water coming from our ender tank now that we've got set up that's connected to our other compact machine that makes us all the water. So that is feeding into the cloches, keeping them nicely hydrated. We've got the bone meal coming in. We've got a power cube or power cell up there that's keeping these nicely powered. And that is all good. Now, we've got a crafter for every 4 things. So, in this one, we've got iron essence, lapis, redstone, and gold coming in, and they are being made into the ingots, the lapis, the redstone, and the gold ingots here, and being done into the... That's not meant to be it. Ah, right, okay, double click on it. Yeah, so these are doing into the internal buffer. So there's space for the iron essence there, or the essences on the top row, and there's space for the other produce on the bottom. And then the other 4 recipes are taking those and making them into the block form, which goes into the output hopper, or the output bit, and then it gets pulled over and it's going into these storage drawers that have got 4 bits on them, so it's perfect. So each of the bits that we're doing at the moment, and you can see that the gold and the iron are going roughly the same speed. The lapis and the redstone are going a little bit faster, particularly the redstone. Over here, the blocks of quartz go significantly faster than everything else. The emeralds and the diamonds going a lot slower than the copper, so we're probably going to have lots more cloches of emeralds and diamonds. And then over here, all of these metals appear to be going pretty much identical speeds. So they're doing 3 stacks, nearly 4. These ones, the copper must be going around about the same speed because that was done a little bit beforehand. So it's a little bit ahead, but I think it's going at the same sort of speed. It's just got a bit of a head start. We've got another crafter here at the end, and that's going to be set up for these last 3 things here. So we've got, if we have a look at the creative vending upgrade thing, and we have a look at these. So the last things that we've got to do are the fluxed singularities, or get the fluxed blocks, fluxed electron blocks, platinum and iridium. So that's the last three things that we've got going on here. And by the way, these are being pulled over with filtered retrieval nodes, because rather than make nodes for all of these are fast enough. It does take a little while for it to get back round and pick up the essence from each of the things, but it is, as you can see, keeping up with things fine enough. So each one is filtered for the 4 different kinds of essence that particular crafter is working with. The only danger is if this doesn't keep up with things. If this backs up, if one of these is to fill up and this back up, then this can fill up with a particular kind of essence. So in particular, this one, the nether quartz could fill up completely. Everything would back up with nether quartz, and then nothing else would, would have nether quartz in here that can't process, and then everything else wouldn't process either. So we just got to watch with that. So nether quartz is probably going to be the first one that we actually make the singularity out of, and then we can swap it out with something else that's lagging behind. But let's go make the seeds for this, for the fluxed electrum and the platinum, and sort something out with iridium, because we don't have any iridium at the moment. I've come over to Mistakin's base because I spoke to her the other day and she said I could have some iridium, and she's actually got some over here. She's got 1 block in there, but I'm not going to steal her block. There's 4 iridium in here, and that will work perfectly for us. We've got our own platinum, and we can sort out our fluxed electrum ourselves. So let's get back over to the base. In fact, I'm just going to use my warpstone, because why not? And I need to see if I can find... Well, let's... Yeah, where is... Aha! I knew I'd put it somewhere. So, we can make the iridium, if we have a look. We need tier 5 for that, so let's make tier 5. So, we can go... No, we're going to need... like that. Let's make enough for all 3 of those, because we're going to need it. Like so. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. And then we can do that. And no, it's not that, is it? Because, where is it? Yeah, I thought so. That's better. So iridium seeds, perfect. So that makes that one. The fluxed electrum, I kind of think I've got stuff ready for this. Yes, I do. So 2 buckets, please. And there we go. And we can make our fluxed electrum, because I've got pulverized silver, pulverized gold. Thing of destabilized redstone makes 1 of those, and then another one makes another one of those. So, and then we need to, usage of that, yeah, with concentrated hellfire will make us an ingot of each. Oh, can't tell which is which. So we'll be able to do the same thing, and those will be... if we check that, they are tier 4 crafting seeds. Cool beans. Nice one. And then platinum as well we need. Excuse if you can hear the plane. Oh. Platinum? No platinum here. We've got platinum upstairs though. We've got upstairs in here. Perfect. And we can go... No, those are the iridium ones. So, which ones are these? These are tier 5, so I need tier 4 and tier 5 again. And there we go, and then we got... Those make it tier 3, so we need 1 tier 4 and 1 tier 5. No. Like so. So we need one of them for the tier 5, like so. And like that. And then we take, which one was it? Not that one. 50% chance of being correct. And then we take that, these, that, and that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's go back into the machine, get this set up, and we're good to go. So I need to just put one in each of these. That one in there, that one in there, and that one in there. And I need to get one bit of pipe and a filter, which I used my filter earlier on, so I need to go get the filter. By that point, these will have produced some stuff. Okay. Filter, please, like so. Nice one, that's all we need. Let's go back into the machine. I should probably have gone and got an example of an ingot and everything, but never mind. So, that one. Yep. That one. Yep. And that one. Yep. And we need that, that, and that. White list. Perfect. This goes in here. We grab one bit of pipe from here. Connect it up. Although it would probably be quicker if we did it the other way, but it will pick up everything from there and put it over here. So we can go, we've only got 3 things that are coming into here, so we'll fill up all but those 6 and hit remember. That's good. And we'll put that in there as well. And those are the things that we need. Cool. Remember those. Oh. Turn that off for the moment. So remember that. Perfect. First recipe, platinum essence, goes like this. Makes 2. Apply. Ah, no. Goes internal and then apply. Because we want it to go into here. That'll be fine. Next one. Oh, and it's already made. Excellent. We want internal, like so, apply, perfect. Next one, internal, apply. Well, that makes 3. Okay, cool. That's nice. Like that. Okay. So the next one, we are going to do external, grab our platinum, make a block, say apply, grab our iridium, next one, make a block, apply, next one, do that, and apply. And then once we've actually got some blocks showing up into here, we'll do remember again, and they'll be locked into these ones. Not that it should be too much of a problem, but that is us. And then we'll start getting the blocks over here, and we'll be ready then. Once we've got enough neutronium, we can make the compressor, and we can start making singularities. I think that's the only thing that's holding us back from making that creative upgrade. So neutronium is obviously going to be the real bottleneck. But we're making neutronium, we've got the diamond lattice, crystal matrix ingots made, or we can make them, we've got all the stuff. We're making neutronium, we can make the ultimate stew now, we need to do a little bit of hunting to get cosmic meatballs. We've got cows, we've got chickens, we've got pigs, we don't have rabbits and we don't have fish, but that should be relatively easy to sort out, I think. So we can do that. Broken records are actually made from records, which are made. We can make normal records with skeleton essence and stuff. In fact, pretty sure. Yeah, we can make it. We can make them with creeper essence. Okay. That makes the yellow one. I don't want creeper essence. They need creeper and skeleton. So I'm going to need to get creeper essence by the looks of things. Or some way of making broken records. But broken records should be relatively simple to make. Just a music disc, and then you can shatter it into 8 bits. That's easy enough. We can make blocks of Iridium, we can make blocks of steel, and the rest of the things are good. Sounds like a good wrapping up point to me. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we should start being able to make singularities next episode. It's going to take a while, though. We might have to find something else to do whilst we're waiting. Who knows? But until the next time, everybody, cheery bye and have a fun. Bye-bye.